Okay, I'm back. Sorry, my phone shut down, and so I'm going back to part two. So as I was saying, they've never said that it's a choice. Now, I will say this. It is a choice if they want to associate with someone who disfellowship, but let me tell you, they'll have consequences severely, and I could almost guarantee they would be disfellowshipped. Just like that. So now, here's my mom. Here's my brother. So yesterday, when I was at home, this is October the 22nd, year 2019, two Jehovah's Witnesses came to my door. There were two sisters. They were very loving. They're very, very nice. And of course, they gave me this little brochure, text, whatever you want to call it, and she said, "Who now is ruling the earth?" I played stupid. I said I don't know. I know they think that Satan's ruling the world. But in the end, I started talking to them and asking about their teachings and failed prophecies, and I quoted a couple of their scriptures, including the one I love, Deuteronomy 18:20 and 21, where I actually looked it up, where it clearly said that if someone prophesies in the name of Jehovah and it doesn't come true, it's basically not the truth. Of course, they changed the subject. They used that new light theory that they love to use. But my point is this: at the end of that discussion with these two Jehovah's Witnesses, I told them that I was a Jehovah's Witness. Of course, they asked me, "Were you disfellowshipped?" And I told them, no, I wasn't. But I did tell them that I disassociated myself. And I told them that my mother, yes, my Jehovah's Witness mother, who will tell everyone in the world, to all the Jehovah's Witnesses, I'm born and raised in the truth all 62 years of my life. I told these two sisters that my mom blackmailed me. She became a Facebook friend with someone who is a researcher of brainwashing cults. And these two sisters were like, wow. I also told them about my little brother, because you know what? I did tell her, let me tell you, I did tell her that who my brother was. And of course, I did ask them what congregation they went to. And they told me. And I told them, oh, my brother used to go to that congregation. They looked at me, oh, what's your brother's name? I told them. They knew that name. They actually told me that my brother is currently back in that congregation. So now, these Jehovah's Witnesses now know that my mom has having dealings with me who's disassociated, and that she blackmailed me thinking that she was no longer a Jehovah's Witness, and B, that my brother has been having ongoing communications with me. So let me tell you this. I don't know this answer, but I could almost guarantee you this. Those two sisters, this was just yesterday, contacted those elders. And those two sisters, their husbands might be elders themselves. Or those two sisters' husbands might be ministerial servants. They might have told their husbands, and the husbands told the elders of what I said. And I went back to my brother about this. I told him what was going on. And of course, my brother actually admitted to me calling me an apostate. So my point at this now is, I don't know what's going to happen, but if those elders have been notified about what I told these two sisters, if they do their Jehovah's Witness responsibilities, they will contact, and it'll be today. They have a meeting tonight. When they get to the meetings, if they go, those elders, if they haven't done it yet, will pull my brother in so quickly and say, Brother Hernandez, the elders need to talk to you. Same thing my mom. Say, those elders in my mom's congregation in Colorado find out about what my mom has been done to me, having communication with me. It doesn't sound like a big thing, but in the eyes of the Watchtower, it is a big thing. They will do the same thing to my mom. They'll pull her aside just like that. And those elders will ask her, it's brought to our attention that we got some information that you've been having dealings with your disassociated son. That's all they have to say. They don't have to give you a reason. Because remember, in the eyes of the Watchtower's organization, you absolutely, positively don't have to have a reason why a Jehovah's Witness is associating with someone who's disfellowshipped or disassociated. Just the concept of associating with them, which goes against their Watchtower's teaching, you could be disciplined. Shepherding the Flock of God book says it all. My point of this is, I gave you that, remember that story I told you about when those elders private approved me for going to gay bars and watching R-rated movies and being an Elks Lodge member? You know what? The only reason why they private approved me because the Jehovah's Witnesses didn't know what I was doing. And like now in 2019, almost in year 2020, right now these Jehovah's Witnesses don't know what my mom, what my brother had doing with me. But let me ask you this question. What do you think would happen if these Jehovah's